Ok, ahora vamos a mirar Gas Pole Foot. No sé qué es eso, vamos a mirarlo. Gas Pole Foot. Ah, playa.
This next gentleman, as they say on the streets of London, is one wicked cat. He's safe, he's sorted, he's bad, he's rude, he's nasty, sweet shit mama. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the fantastic Paul Foot!
Pole Foot. ¿Él se llama? Ah.
Comediante.
Hello. What a marvellous sense of rapport. Am I well lit? Now, what I'm going to do tonight is just to say a few words about my previous career as a boxer. It all started. It all started about a couple of weeks ago in this pub. It was. It was quite similar to here, really. Quite a rough place. And it's a scary game, boxing. I don't know if any of you have ever done it, but you have to wear these great big padded leather mittens. How can you defend yourself wearing those? You can't pinch. Or scratch. I mean, you can't even get enough grip to pull hair. So I just stabbed him. But apparently you're not supposed to do that. Because the referee said, you can't do that. It's not in the rules. This is me doing his voice. Right? You can't do that. It's not in the rules. Just thought I'd do it again. It's quite similar to me doing my own voice in a way, isn't it? Almost as if you can't act, Paul. Shut it, ref. It was my girlfriend, Cecilia, who forced me into boxing. She was the one. Because ever since I've met her, she's always been pushing me into things. Canals, that sort of thing. But Cecilia's actually my first ever girlfriend, because I remember years and years ago, my dad was always saying to me, Paul, why don't you go out with the girl next door? Forever saying that, he was. In the end, I said, Dad, there isn't a next door. We live a lonely life here, isolated on these moors together. Well, I may not be the world's best lover, but I am a dangerous driver. And I bet you wouldn't know this, because I haven't told you yet, but my little pet goldfish has just died. If only my granny hadn't been holding the fishbowl when the plane hit her. I don't know if any of you have ever tried flying. I have. In fact, I failed to get my pilot's licence for the same reason I failed my driving test. I mounted the pavement in Chiswick and collided with this old biddy. It was the same lady on both occasions. She was so busy watching the roads after the Fiat 125 incident, she just didn't notice me in my DC-10. Poor old grandma. I've had to get a young lad from the local garage to repair my plane now that it's been crashed. A right scallywag he is. He isn't much good, because he's one of those youths. I don't know if any of you have ever met a youth. They're not much good, are they? Because they've all got this attitude. I can't be bothered. That's what they all say. It's not worth my while. That's the attitude of a youth, basically, anyway. From the diaphragm. I was in this hotel recently, just hanging about, really, listening at people's doors. I went past one room, and I knew there was a youth in there. and I could hear this young lady in there as well, sort of moaning, and I could hear the youth going, I thought he'll get nowhere with women with that sort of attitude. I was on this airline once, and the air hostess rushed out of the cockpit and she said, "For God's sake, has anyone flown a plane before?" And I said, "What's happened to the pilot?" And she said, "Good idea, I'll just get him." So she did, and we took off, and everything was fine that evening, basically, for everyone involved. That's all for me tonight, so thank you very much indeed for listening. Thank you very much.
Está simpático, está simpático.
Muy bueno.
Una manita arriba. Está simpático.
Estaba riendo.
Está simpático.
Ah,
Pero necesitaba un...
ok.
Sí, sí,
Discúlpame, pues.
Sí, es que está simpático. O sea, pero ocupaba un...
Nomás hiciste un chaco.
Sí, sí. Sí, o sea, sí.
Ok. ¿Cuál es esta para?
Necesitaba así como los otros videos que hemos mirado, que sí me estoy muriendo. Como el de la WWE, fue como esa, la del
Ok.
8. Así de que...
Ok.
jajaja.